No, 11's not then. Who's 11? No 11.
Marco Barufalo.
Marco Barufalo not taking part. There's a clean start, and away has got Ogden in the lead. Oh, and he's blown it straight off and carrying on with the leader. So into the lead goes Canas. Ogden, dearie me. And
I think your
gone as well.
Gone.
So, great start for Canas. He's got some track experience, and coming through is a 4 car of Lutz. So it's Canas from Lutz from the yellow and orange machine of...
That's Alex Zanchetin, is that?
Zanchetin, which will be second and third. So it's pink of Lutz and the yellow of Zanchetin, second and third on camera. Thank you.
So you've got your Techno.
Techno.
Yeah.
But Canas has got the lead, but he wasn't that quick in the last one, so I can't see him have a problem catching him up. And you can see him there, Lutz, the American, Ryan, the tall, gangly. Oh, and off the track has gone in, straight in the lead now has gone Lutz. So that's Canas off the track, and it's...
no, that's not Canas, that was...
is that Cavalieri?
No, that was Savoia.
Savoia, so it's still Canas. Too many cars, too much of a crossover. This is much more difficult with the crossover, this is. Who did this to me? Canas now has a small lead from Lutz. As they come down the straight and over the crossover.
So Canas obviously just coming off 10 minutes.
His eyes in.
10 minutes of running it, exactly. Oh, he's
over.
He's over.
And in third already is Thibaut, and Thibaut's coming at him. So drop back 1 car to Thibaut. Jared Thibaut from 15th on the grid has taken 1 minute and 30 seconds to get into second. And he's absolutely coming for them. No, it's Tessman. Tessman's got ahead of Thibaut. It's Tessman in second. Thibaut's dropped behind in third in that lap. So Thibaut got into second, now he's third. And it's Tessman, Ty Tessman into second place behind Lutz by 2.5 seconds. You'll see Lutz going around the corner in front, and there is Tessman. Hold it wide, and you can see third and fourth coming by them. That is Burton and Thibaut. So Burton using his track knowledge well. Let's drop back 1 more to the battle for third, which is currently, it was
Thibaut's over.
And so's Boots. And through has gone the Blues. That Mayfield.
That's Mayfield.
Mayfield picks up third. So they are
P14.
So he's 5 seconds behind, but he's made up the first bit in the first 2 minutes and 6 seconds. So Mayfield leads a gaggle of cars who've come through. There's Lutz going through the opposite end of the crossover. And there goes third, fourth, fifth and sixth, which is Mayfield, Burton, Boots and Thibaut, but not in that order anymore. And Thibaut's going to sneak through 2 cars as Burton rolls out. But it's Mayfield now who's trying to go on the move. And he's gained not much.
So Ryan Lutz still leading this one by 3.2 seconds from Ty Tessman. Ryan Mayfield third. So 2 Ryans on the podium.
And it looks to me like Mayfield is making more of an inroad into Tessman than Tessman is into Lutz. They're right together now. Second and third coming up and over the sponsors alleyway, and they're going to start finish race. We're on the second and third now, down the main straight. Turn sharp. And right on his tail, Mayfield now and Tessman. Tessman bobbles out, but he got away with it. They didn't really gain on Lutz, or certainly what actually happened there was that Mayfield gained on Lutz, but Tessman lost. So what Mayfield needs to do is dispatch of Tessman as quickly as possible, get a chance to attack Lutz in the remaining 6 minutes.
Right, you saw the quad there from Mayfield.
Now, of course, there's no requirement for Tessman to let Mayfield through in a final. They're not qualifying. Mayfield, they were thinking about getting up the inside, but he needs the drive from the berm. Again, he look upside. Very, very fair. Mayfield's not going to make a block pass. He's got the inside now. Can he hold it through the inside line? And they're just
nearly.
And they've gone over each other. They've taken out Thibaut as well. Let's see that. Stay with Tessman on the camera. Let's see the replay. So he comes in, just picks him and rolls the whole thing and goes over. Oh dear, oh dear. And then they can collect.
Recovering, collects Thibaut.
Oh dear, right, so now Thibaut is, I think, in second, but they're 7 seconds behind Lutz. Lutz is just walking home to 150 British pounds. Thibaut all over the shop, leading from
Tessman, who's
just ahead of Mayfield jumps them both into second place. So Mayfield now has to absolutely put the hammer down, because he is a long way, 7.5 seconds he has to make up. That wasn't Lutz upside down, was it? No, it was somebody else, Barufalo, I think, again. Mayfield, can he catch up the 7.5 seconds in 5.5 minutes? My guess, dunno. So it's all battle. 3 of the best drivers in the world, the Canadian Tessman and the Americans Mayfield and Thibaut, putting on a great show here, but the American Ryan Lutz with the Techno has been pretty faultless from the start, and a bad jump there. I think Tessman put him back a bit. Now he gained a whole 1/10 of a second that time, which is probably not going to help.
No.
But there is money for second, there's money for third. It's £100 for second and £50 for third. There is back marker traffic that could be a problem for Lutz. Oh, off the track goes Mayfield. And now the three of them are together fighting for the last couple of quid.
And Mayfield's got, I thought he had that wrong there. Tebow's upside down.
No, that was Tessman's upside down. So it's Tebow in third. The second and third now is where the battle's at, right out ahead, 8.5 seconds. It is Lutz, who obviously hasn't put a foot wrong. There we go. There he saw him there, going underneath. They went over. That was the pinky purple car of Lutz. They're all that circle away from behind, and Mayfield's not really had a chance to really put the hammer down and catch him up. But he has got 100 quid at the moment if he can hold on another 4 minutes.
So Mayfield fires it out of the berm, up the hill. Right, down into the bomb hole and pops out over the washboard.
And over Lutz as well, actually.
Yes.
Lutz is doing very, very good time. He did 27.7 last time round. Now 28.4 this time, so a good lap from Mayfield. Will be able to nudge down the time a bit. And he's taking it down by a second. It's down to 7.2. He did 27.5, 28.4. 9/10 game for Mayfield. That's not enough. He needs to go about a second and a quarter a lap, or he's not going to have a chance of doing anything.
I think he's Lutz starting to catch traffic now. I know they should let him through, but even so,
Lutz has been running in traffic the whole time, and he's spinning around. I think Lutz had a bit of a bad end. 29.2 for Lutz that time. He had a bad end to the lap, but no, Tessman's gone. No,
Tebow's gone.
Stay with Mayfield.
6 seconds now, the gap.
Yeah, there was a bad end to the lap for Lutz. Look underneath me. So it's 2 seconds gain there, and we've got 3 minutes 15, or about 6 laps.
About 6 laps. So.
But
a second a lap.
It'll take Lutz to make mistakes. Mayfield not to do that, and that's probably it.
So
Lutz last time round 27.8. This is going to go all the back way. Let's see I think maybe the end of the challenge.
Oh, and Tebow's
back ahead.
Just jumped over Mayfield.
Quite artistic, but unfortunately there was a barrier there rather than track.
Yes.
But you're pushing. What can you do?
He tried to straighten the not straight, and it didn't work.
So Tebow now back into second, gain another 50 quid. So the drinks are currently on Jared Tebow, and they both fall into a hole and don't come out of it. And now it's back to Mayfield in second place, and counting all that lovely Luca.
So 2.5 minutes to go. Ryan Lutz still leading this one. Oh,
and Tebow comes up the inside again. So it's an all-American battle for second place. Lutz 12.3 seconds ahead with 2 minutes to go. So I'm sorry, Ryan Lutz fans, you're not seeing much of your hero, the very tall and very pleasant Mr. Ryan Lutz, but he's not really of interest to us. We've got 2 of the American team. Tessman's back there as well. The 3 of them are back together having an all-raw battle. Of course, who was that? Was that Mayfield? That was Tebow. That was Mayfield who spun that one, wasn't it? Oh, I'm confused now.
I'm confused. So, Tebow's second, and I think Tessman's third.
Yeah, it was Mayfield who rolled out. Now with Tebow in the 15 car. In second, I'll say someone's the right name, right? Tessman trying to catch him up. Spencer Rifkin at the back of this in 5th, but currently in the pound seat for some pounds is Tebow. They have made this very easy for Lutz, really.
They have. They've just been fighting amongst each other.
Lutz had a massive problem. It's only 5 seconds. Lutz had a huge problem off camera, lost 8 seconds that lap. So now from 15th place and with £100, where is Lutz? There he is, just at the top right of your screen. There's only 2 laps off this one and 2 more. So unless Lutz make another mistake, he's going to be all right. But he made a big mistake a lap ago, and you saw it came down to just about 5 seconds. This time round, it comes down to...
Is that Tebow over?
Tebow's gone as well.
Tebow's gone.
And there's Lutz. Pick up our leader. Lutz, there he is, coming underneath John's position now. The pinky car going underneath the crossover. This is Ryan Lutz, our leader. We'll take
back down sponsor alley.
Here he comes. The number 4 machine of Ryan Lutz on the main straight now into the first corner.
So
35 seconds to go. The Tebow Mayfield thing is still going on, but Ryan Lutz has got 4.5 seconds. Unless he throws it off into the scenery, he will win.
Ryan is going to make this last lap, and no one else will. So he'll make it across the line if he just brings this home.
It's going to be close, actually. I think the others might get there. Yeah, they will, because he's got 8 seconds to go. So just 1 lap to go. This is the last lap for Lutz. 4 wheels on the ground means a Techno win in the Dash 4 cash, £150 in their development coffers. Whereas Mayfield and Tebow will have to buy the fish suppers on slightly less cash. It's no scampi for Tebow, and for Mayfield just one beer, because he hasn't got all the money he wanted to from this Dash race. But now just a few calls go from Ryan Lutz, who took the lead very early on and has held it the whole way, despite the problem with this Ronefalk doing nothing in this final. And that's it, Lutz wins it. A win for Ryan Lutz. Remarkably, I think Mayfield battled his way back into second.
Tebow third.
Tebow finishes third. Yeah, he does. He didn't get the last lap, you're right. Tesman is fourth. Elliott Boots is fifth. Ricardo Burton is sixth. Renault Savoy is seventh. Alex Sanchez is eighth. Spencer Rivkin is ninth. Ronefalk is 10th. And that was quite an exciting piece of fun there.
Tebow